Hi everyone. So up next, I've got an unboxing that includes a few different books and one that finishes off a set that I've been trying to complete for a while. All right, let's go. All right, so just to kind of start this off, if you could please hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. And remember, if you enjoy this video, please hit the like button. So here I've got, I'm just doing one box on this one because it holds a book in it that I'm real excited to get that completes a set that I've been trying to put together. So also I wanted to open it right away just because, I'm a little nervous about it just because it had a kind of a puncture in the box on the top. So we'll kind of get started with this opening. So there should be 4 books in here, which also a little bit nervous about with 4 books in one of these boxes, just because I mean that's a lot, you know, because they're all slabs to fit in a medium flat rate, but yeah, like I said, there are 4 books. Let's see, I think 3 of them are Silver Age books, and one of them is a Bronze Age book. Alright, so this is the one I'm going to open first. This book I have been looking for a while. It is tough to get. It's funny because it used to be real cheap. You could get it for almost nothing. And then Guardians of the Galaxy came out. And Guardians of the Galaxy, I think I've mentioned some of my prior videos, is my favorite movie from the MCU. I've seen it, I don't know, 10, 12 times. And so one of the groups of books I was trying to put together were the key characters from Guardians of the Galaxy, specifically the first movie. So that includes Star-Lord, Drax the Destroyer, Gamora, Rocket Raccoon, and Groot. And some of those are easier to get than others, and the one that is I would say the hardest to get is this one. So this is Tales to Astonish number 13, which is the first appearance of Groot, and it is a great cover. I mean, he looks a little different than what we know from the movies, but it's the same character, and so. This is a real early book. It's one of the kind of like pre-hero monster books that was done by Jack Kirby and Steve Ditko, and from November of 1960. So real early book. He's right on the cover. It's got kind of some real cool coloring to it and everything. Now this is a low grade copy. Obviously, it's a 2.0, but it is a white pages copy, which is cool. And it has the cover's detached, all that, but still, like it's a book that I'm real happy to get to kind of complete that set of books that I've been trying to put together. Now this one actually came with it was kind of a group purchase, so it came with another book that if you are also trying to put together maybe that group of books, this one can be pretty pricey and can kind of be a big deterrent. So one that you can get as either a placeholder until you find a copy like this, or it's just kind of like another cool book, is Where Monsters Dwell, number 6. And so this is a reprint from 1970 of this book. And so it's just a reprint of Groot's first appearance. And this is a 9.4, also white pages. And in the higher grades especially, this book also carries a fair amount of value. So it's also a cool book to get. But yeah, so these two kind of came together with that purchase. Now the other thing I wanted to show just as part of that is that this, like I said, this was a group of books that I was putting together, and so I think, like I mentioned in my intro video, I just thought it would be useful to show other key issues that are out there, you know, with first appearances, that kind of thing, so that they're easy to recognize when you're out looking for books. And so this is Marvel Preview number 4, which is the first appearance of Star-Lord. He obviously doesn't look like, it's not the Peter Quill Star-Lord, but this is the first appearance of Star-Lord. And then we have Marvel Preview number 7 here, which is it's the Satana cover. This is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon. So this can be a pretty tough one to get, especially in high grade. So I'm happy to have the 9.4 of this book. So this is first appearance of Rocket Raccoon. Then there's another one, Hulk 271, which is the first appearance of Rocket Raccoon in comics. So in this one, you've got him right on the cover. And then there is Strange Tales 180, which is the first appearance of Gamora. Unfortunately, she's not on the cover, but still, it's a pretty cool book with, you know, Adam Warlock right on there, which, you know, this may end up causing some future MCU stuff may end up causing this book to heat up some when he inevitably makes his appearance based on the end of the last Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And then the last book, which I have much more for the fact that it's Thanos' first appearance than Drax the Destroyer, is Iron Man 55, and this one I have 2 copies of this book. So I've got an A5 and a 6.5, and Thanos, like I've mentioned before, he's my favorite character from Marvel, and but that book also happens to have, you know, multiple first appearances in it. So you can see here it's first appearance of Thanos, Mentor, Drax the Destroyer, Star Fox, Kronos, and the Blood Brothers. So it's a it's a book that's really packed with first appearances. So that was one of the sets of books that I picked up. Now the other 2, this one here, I've also been trying to get this book for quite a while. I showed a book that's related to this one recently when I was showing Tales to Astonish number 35, which is the first appearance of Ant-Man in costume. So this is Tales to Astonish number 44, which is the first appearance of the Wasp, and also kind of a, you know, just a great cover where she's right on the cover with Ant-Man, you know, it can this can also be kind of a tough book to find, and especially with her popping up in the movies now, it's gotten more expensive. But happy to have this book, and, you know, kind of brought this one up here too. So this is the Tales to Astonish number 35, which is the first appearance of Ant-Man in costume, and so you know, have these 2 really kind of go well together. So that's those 2. Now the last book that I grabbed was so these have all been Marvel books, but I'm a big Batman fan, and so this seller also had a copy of Batman number 155, which is the first Silver Age appearance of the Penguin. And so you can see he's right on the cover here. It's kind of this cool dragon cover. You know, there are a surprisingly large number of Batman dragon covers. I don't know why he's fighting so many dragons, but he seems to come across. I mean, this one I think is like actually not an actual dragon. I think it's like a statue, but still, he seems to fight a lot of dragons or dragon-like creatures. But it's cool, you know, cool cover with you know, got a dragon, then you've also got the Penguin right on the cover, and so I was glad to pick this one up, especially given that the Penguin is going to be in. I mean, we've already seen him; he's going to be in the next Batman movie. So this one, along with, you know, the Riddler books, have all gotten much pricier based on that. So. Kind of the quick recap, we've got Batman 155, which is the first appearance of the Penguin. We've got Where Monsters Dwell, number 6, which is a Bronze Age reprint of Tales to Astonish 13, which is the first appearance of Groot. Then we've got Tales to Astonish number 144, which is the first appearance of the Wasp. And last, and the book that I was most excited to get out of this box was Tales to Astonish number 13, which is the first appearance of Groot. So that helps me finish off that set of books that I was trying to put together for for the Guardians of the Galaxy. So thanks again for watching. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit the like button. Also hit the subscribe button if you'd like to see more content like this. And I will make some more videos when I get some more books in. Thanks again for watching.